It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype. It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Yeah. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. We call him Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big Game James.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Big Game Sports Buzz, where the sports fanatic and the pro athlete get together and talk about all things sports and everything else around it. I am Jay Stoggs, the Buff Nerd. Let's go. And of course, I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the reason why the show is called what it is, one Big Game James. What up, dude? How's you doing?
What's going on, Stoggs? Hey, man, you sound like you're talking out of a cereal bag.
Cereal bag.
Oh, I don't know what that sounds like, but I'm just imagining that if you decided to climb into a bag of Captain Crunch or Frosted Flakes,
really?
it would sound like that.
Huh.
You look like a Crunchberry kind of dude, man. I might be tripping, but you just...
Wait, like Crunchberry?
You just gotta look like a Crunchberry kind of guy, dog.
I don't look like a Crunchberry kind of guy, man.
All right, man. My apologies
Stop
you
it.
and the General Mills
I'm
family.
gonna work on my audio for you, okay? Just so I see what's going on. I got it. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it done.
We gonna be all right. Hey, but anybody that's just tuning in, and if you're here for the first time, please make sure that you like and subscribe to the show. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and be notified every time that we come onto the air and drop brand new content. It's gonna be a good one tonight, man. Even if I say so myself.
That's better. That should be.
Oh my God. Yo, that's that studio. Hey, that's a welcome back to. Yeah, you sound all professional now and everything, man. You out the bag.
Well, you know,
the cat is out of the bag.
I had to talk to the engineer to, turn the mic on, change the settings, and there you go.
Engineer,
wait,
I'm
the engineer. I'm the engineer, so it's all good.
Hey, jack of all trades in Big Game Sports Buzz, man. You gotta be able to do a little bit of everything.
That's it. That's how we do it. But you know what? I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Again, make sure that you like, subscribe, and smash that bell so you know when Big Game Entertainment and Big Game Sports Buzz are putting content out. We're constantly changing and doing new things. And as the season goes, we go with it. Thank you again to all the subscribers that we have and continue to build upon, and the views. Again, tell somebody. Don't keep it a secret. We definitely want to see your chats and chat with you. That's what makes it so much fun. We love doing this live, not recorded. And even if it is recorded, we're going to comment back to you. So without further ado, man, let's get into this thing. We got 4 downs like we always start off with. Of course, we'll have Oh Hell No, Between the Lines, Big Game's favorite game that no one likes. One got to go. And of course, tonight's top 5, which is top 5 characters that you would want to be in real life.
Dude,
it's tough.
I think I just changed my list again as you said what it was.
Look, I'm adding one right now.
Like, my brain doesn't work that fast sometimes, Jay. We need time. Anyway, let's get this thing kicked off, man.
Now, of course, everyone that's in the sports world and even outside of the sports world, they've been looking at what's been going on in the college football playoffs. And that's going to lead us off on our 4 downs. This past weekend, TCU upset Texas. Now, here's what's crazy about this. TCU was ranked number 4. Texas is ranked 18. But it was an upset that TCU won because no one believed that TCU would win. And let me tell you something, folks. Go Frogs, okay? Go Frogs. Hard-fought game, good game, but yeah. It is what it is. I think they're for real. They're legit. I think it does legitimize TCU. But here's the other question, Big Game, and I'm glad you posed this. Is the SEC still the conference?
Everyone says it is, but I'm not. I mean, no, you look at the teams that's amongst the top in the SEC,
Yeah.
and I swear, you take out maybe like the first six.
Six.
The SEC is like every other conference. Well, no, let me stop. The SEC is like every other Power 5 conference in America. It's
Yes.
not beyond great. I think Vanderbilt got a key upset win this week against Kentucky, who hasn't done anything since losing to Tennessee, right? So, I mean, I look at it, and I know so many SEC fans and nuts, and they, oh my God, the SEC is the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
The SEC,
Yeah.
I get sick of hearing it because
Yeah.
you take away a few of those storied programs, and it's just like, the SEC
nothing.
is slipping a little bit. What DMX say? Slipping, falling, I can't get up.
Hey, rest in power, DMX. Here's what's funny to me, you know, again, when you have that conversation of who's the best conference, Power 5, of course, that we talk about, and it's usually an Alabama person and then someone else. Either it's an LSU fan or it's a Florida fan, or, you know, usually you don't run into an Ole Miss fan. For some reason, I never run into Ole Miss. But
I know a couple of them. Of them that exist. Yeah, they out there.
I don't run into them. I'm sure there are.
They're a little unicornish, but they're out there. You don't see them often, but they exist. Never mind. Unicorns don't exist. That was a bad analogy. I apologize.
No. Unicorns do exist. They just don't live a long time. But no. So
what'd you say?
Nothing. Let's keep moving.
Oh, we're gonna talk at the in the post party, dog.
Yeah, we will.
Okay,
we will.
Man, y'all, that'll be on Blurtitude if it ever gets released.
Don't do that. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? I hate when you. It's coming, bro. We got to talk about Black Panther. We got to talk about Black Adam. We got to talk about the end of Phase 4 and going into Phase 5. But I digress because that is Blurtitude, and it's coming. We got to pick a day, Monday or Thursday. But there's football, but we'll figure it out.
Hey, we're gonna need some stuff after the season. It's all good.
Yeah, you know, maybe a Saturday. You know, because your team sucks, especially if they're in the SEC. So there it is. Bringing it back to football, does it? You know, people hate on the Big Ten because they don't think that they're real.
Rightfully so, though. I think Michigan, Ohio State. That's it.
But I mean, that's all the conferences, though. You guys still got Penn State.
You saying, oh, my bad. Yes, please. Any Nittany Lion fans out there, please forgive Big Game. I did not mean to slight you guys.
Hey, I like Penn State. I've always liked Penn State. I've been a Penn State pseudo fan here for a minute. So, but yeah, to me, a conference is made up of the top 2 or 3, and then you have the rest. And so you pit the top 2 or 3. Could they beat the other 2 or 3 in each conference?
So, Jay, what makes a conference a dominant conference for you? Like, so if we're looking at the top 2 or 3, and we're saying that the SEC rightfully has 4 or 5, does that make them the dominant conference?
Okay, wait. You say 4 or 5. I'm gonna give you 2 or 3. And we know the top 2.
I mean, it's just
especially
these are hypothetical
now.
questions, brother, man. I'm not trying to.
I hear you.
Throw you
all I'm saying is, you have Alabama and Georgia. Georgia wasn't there for a minute, so let's not all just start. Oh well, Georgia. No, Georgia just got there when Curbs got there. Okay, so stop it. Don't do that.
No. I just asked a question. I'm not trying to.
And this is more general. This is for those that are viewing and that will listen. Okay. And of course, you can listen to us on Amazon, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you catch your podcast. We are there. Look us up, Big Game Sports Buzz. But you know, that's what they do, right? But Georgia hasn't been there. LSU was there. They're starting to come back because Chip Kelly said, I'm out of here. I don't want no more of this Notre Dame stuff. I need to come back. Okay, cool. I need to get there. All right, cool. So he's in LSU. And LSU has picked up their season because it was a dumpster fire going on down there. But now it looks like they have a legitimate chance to go into the SEC championship. Right? Tennessee hadn't been relevant since Phil Fulmer. Let's be real here. Since T. Martin, get out of here. You beat Alabama, you go on a good run, and now all of a sudden you've been exposed, and okay, you are who you are.
All right. I mean, lo and behold, truth be told, college playoffs, it's going to be expanded in 2 years or next year?
Yeah.
I think 24, right?
They're trying to shoot for next year, but the reality is
24. So I think let's get it to where it's going to be, to where we don't have to speculate anymore, because we're all going to have our own biased opinions, Jay, about what's what in the world of college football. My whole thing is, like, I've preached this to you before on this show and everywhere else. I want what's the word? I just lost it because something popped up on my screen. Anyway, I want variety. I want to see competitive schools, and I think the portal is making good schools better and okay schools worse, though, at the same time. My school is suffering from that right now, losing 20 guys.
Right.
Hey,
my guy.
Granddad of 12, appreciate you, man. Yes, fire those cannons, baby. You know what I'm saying? We did our thing. There's a lot of hate going on in the world. I see you go ahead and rush and take that down.
I didn't rush to take it down, man. Just, we'll get to that between the lines, I guess. I don't know. But no, go ahead. Finish your point, man.
But it's I want variety. I want competitive football. I don't want to see the same teams over and over again. I want to see college football so competitive that any year, any team can break into that playoff and do what they need to do to win the national championship. That's just me being a football fan. I'm not taking anything away from what Nick Saban's done at the University of Alabama. Nick Saban's been awful for that. Excuse me. Wrong word came out. Nick Saban's been awesome for that program. Not awful. He's been I know. I'm gonna get it if somebody take that snippet out. Hey, don't remix me, buff nerd.
Nick Saban's been awful.
Yeah, but Nick Saban's been awesome for the Alabama program.
Right.
Dabo has been great for the Clemson program, although they've run into missing on their so-called star quarterback. After Deshaun Watson left, not Deshaun Watson, pretty hair boy left, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, and they said, we got DJ Ugalulu Lele, and he's the next best thing. He's 6'5", 235 pounds, and he can throw the ball 70 yards. He does throw it far, but he throws it to the other team and takes sacks and fumbles it. And I just don't think he's the player they thought they had originally. Like, he hasn't played up to the hype. So, but at the same time, Dabo's good for that program. Harbaugh's good for Michigan. Right. Day is good for Ohio. All these coaches are good for their program. Kirby Smart is a character. But I want to see different people, man. Get the hell on. Get ghosts. Go do something else. No, sorry. Don't do nothing else. Just other teams compete to get there. And I need SEC fans to be realistic about other teams around the country that could compete with them. I'm not saying
Vandy fans. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of the Vandy people telling me that, and SEC people telling me that Vandy is legit and they make the conference legit. Stop it.
Well, they're legit from an academic standpoint, Jay. They need them to pull GPAs.
There's no.
Vandy is a baseball school. Let's keep it 100. Vanderbilt is a baseball school.
We're talking CFP.
Yes, I know.
We're talking
that.
We're talking college football.
I'm agreeing with you telling those football fans that try to legitimize, I made up a word, I think, the SEC by saying why Vanderbilt makes it relevant. Go somewhere.
Please. That is stop.
Agreed with you,
Kansas, stop it.
Hey.
Stop. Missouri, stop it.
Kansas is better this year, dog. Don't hate. They played with your Horned Frogs, bro. They were right there in the game.
They were
until 3.5 quarters.
They were until they weren't.
Like a hater.
Whatever. Hey,
man, if I'm a hater, I must be rubbing off on you.
You must be. Let's go ahead and let's get into this second down. And this goes to, kind of who you are or what I mean, I think it does, doesn't it? So
You got to
let's
tell
talk
me
about
what
it.
it
Jeff
is.
Saturday gets his first win. He beats the Raiders, right? And the Raiders, are, of course, are raidering.
I gave
do.
MJ hell today. He didn't.
Good.
He said he wasn't messing with me tonight. He got mad at that thing.
MJ, come on, man. Come on, that might be him. MJ, come on. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. I haven't heard from you in a minute. MJ, and all you Raiders fans, when you were giving us the blues last year, y'all beat my Cowboys. Y'all beat them. Thanksgiving, it was sad. I hung my head low when I got my third plate of turkey and dressing and all of that. But you're raidering, and it's not nice.
And Buff Nerd style, huh? You get that plate out there.
You know it. But it's your quarterback is crying. Man, dude.
Well, we're gonna talk about that between the lines, yeah. But
but we're talking about Jeff Saturday. Is he legit?
Okay, let me say this, Jay. Congrats, Jeff Saturday, on winning your NFL coaching debut with no NFL coaching experience. Let's be realistic. Jonathan Taylor changed that game the way he ran the ball. He made things a little bit easier. Soon as Saturday gets back, he puts Matt Ryan back at the quarterback position as well. Whatever. He won, but at the same time, is it legit, or is it because they beat a Raiders team that can't fight their way out of a wet paper bag right now? I'm not trying to take anything away, but I don't know how much I can grab. I mean, your first one is always going to be your first one, no matter what level, what experience you have.
Sure.
So congrats to him for that win. I still don't think it changes the fact that it was a favor and a privileged job that he got. Let's just call it what it is, right? Whether you like my statement or not, and you agree with me or not, it's what it is. He's in the Ring of Honor. He knows the owner, and he got a job and got bypassed from people that's on that staff and that's been there. Now, granted, we know they're probably going to clean house at the end of the year.
Yes.
Okay, clean house. If that's the case, let somebody that's right there take control of it. You're not really going to change the outcome of your division. Tennessee's going to win that.
Tennessee will win that, yes.
Point blank, period.
Which and again, when you look at that division, it's like,
yeah. But hey, it is what it is. Congratulations to him. It's
let me ask this
train
question.
wreck fast. Let
me ask this question.
Yes, sir.
If Jeff Saturday is able to come out of this with a 500 win percentage,
will they keep him?
Do you think he would have a legitimate chance to be kept?
Yeah, if he goes
in some capacity.
If he goes 500, yeah, because that means he did something to probably get the locker room. Okay, I'll say this: it had to be something going on with Frank Reich and that locker room, and to where Saturday came in, was able to recapture it and get these guys ready to play again. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm putting out there. I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody. I need to reach out to some of my people in Naptown to holler at them and see what's what. And if they can give me a rundown on, what was going on prior to and what Jeff's done different to get these guys to buy in. So if he changes the mindset and the guys believe in him and he's going to get people to play for him, and the general manager can get players in there, which seems you got the same GM that you just that been giving them you players and bringing in the killing you at the quarterback position since Andrew Luck's been gone. Yeah, I think the GM's gone no matter what at the end of this year too. And if
think so too.
And if the GM's gone, Saturday's probably gone.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back.
So. No,
Irsay can tell you who your coach is gonna be. Now, whether you agree to doing the job like that, that's a whole nother down and 4 downs, baby.
Yeah. But I agree with you. I think the GM is gone anyway because he didn't get to pick the coach, and he's seen the writing on the wall anyway. So, Hey, go
He
ahead. Finish
should
out the
see it.
year.
They spray painted that shit in neon. It's on there, baby. It's on there,
It's
Jay.
over. It's over. It's over. All right. Let's get into the third down. Man, this story coming out of Virginia right now. 3 UVA players killed at a party, fatally shot by an ex-player of UVA.
It was at a party, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've been trying to get the whole
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah.
Go ahead, finish explaining.
Well, things are kind of coming out, but it's the story is sad on so many levels.
Yeah, man.
And they're still trying to figure out motives and things like that. And it's not really clear what was going on, why they were there, what was kind of happening, but it's just the fact that this is a school shooting. This is a place where you should feel safe somewhat, and especially players, ex-play, like I wasn't privileged enough to play on the professional level, but the semi-pro level, okay, cool. But I know for high school, if there's someone that plays today for my high school, I'm looking out for them like, okay, hey, you cool. Like my cousin played for the same school I played for in high school. And so, yeah, he's family, but we're comparing notes 25 years apart from playing. But it's just the fact that, I think it saddens me even more the fact that these young men, that they were young, number one, and number two, that this was a person that played for that program within that same. It's just bad. It's bad.
Jay Stuggs, I mean, honestly, when you hear stuff like this, let's remove the fact that they're athletes. These are people's kids, man.
True.
And I was just down to visit my son at his university 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it really hits a nerve with me because you think, you pray for your kids every night, right? At least, I do.
Yeah, sure.
You send your kids off to school. You pray that you teach them well enough to make good decisions and do the right things. And yet here it is, you're out doing something. Your life is taken. And I say senselessly because anytime you can murder people, it's senseless, dude. There's nothing that justified you killing those 3 kids and 2 others in critical or that are hospitalized in critical condition right now.
Yeah.
As a parent, my heart goes out to those parents because I don't understand what they're going through, nor do I ever really want to understand what that feels like, Jay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But and just what it does to a football team in the locker room and a head coach that's got to try to pull things together and be strong and be a leader for the rest of these kids because they're young men, yes, but at the same time, Jay, think back to our days in school. I left school at the age of 23. I was still an idiot.
Yeah.
And I still needed guidance. And this coach has got to try to pull these kids in and help them deal with that. Now, he wanted to do it by himself, man, but just for the sports world and what's going on and all these kids and all these parents involved, man. And this is not the way that University of Virginia wanted to be in the news.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to your program, you want to be known for what you're doing and tradition and how you're competing and accomplishments and accolades. And, here it is. Tragedy's got us talking about the University of Virginia right now, man. And it drives me crazy to have to sit up here and think that these parents are getting ready to have to plan funerals because of what one person decided to do.
Yeah, and I apologize. I said it was a part. It was actually they were on a field trip.
That's what I thought. I mean, that's what I said.
Yeah, they were on a field trip to DC. Yeah, they were on a field trip to DC
and when they got
to
off
watch
the
a play. And they were on a bus.
When they got off the bus, it's just so here it is. You're doing some school related school function for a class. You go to, come on, man. I mean,
yeah, man. It's So
hey, everybody out UVA, man. Hey, everybody here at Big Game Sports Buzz, man. Our hearts and deepest condolences and sympathies go out to the players, the families, the university, everyone that's got got to deal with this, man. Because I know this cannot be an easy thing to deal with, man. Much love to y'all.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's a tough one, but I knew we had to at least say something.
Oh, no doubt. We had
Um,
to show some love and respect,
yeah,
just to let people know that we have fun. We talk about people.
yeah,
I hate on people according to Jay Stoggs,
you do.
but at the end of the day, man, I'm a big gentle giant and got a heart the size of the state I live in, man.
For sure,
I feel for those people, man.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's move into this fourth down. XFL drafting this week. You interested?
Hey, man, just like the fourth down, I forgot what the fourth down was. I forgot about the XFL draft. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. What league was that did good last year?
It was the AAA.
No.
AAFL.
No, the AAFL folded. It folded like cheap bed sheets. The USFL, they had a plan.
Yeah.
They had a product that was smart and it worked well. Now, I'm not going to lie. I want to see Dwayne Rock Johnson. Don't make that face. They had a decent product. They had a product.
They played all the games in Birmingham, Alabama.
But it saved on overhead. It saved on travel. It let them be profitable their first year in existence.
Very true.
So,
very true.
Smart business move. Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird at first too, but when I thought about it, you go on all these different stadiums and anybody filling them up, you got to pay for travel, hotel, and everything else. Man,
very true.
I want to see The Rock do well in this business venture. I think that the USFL or even the Canadian League, when The Rock Johnson brought them the idea of merging, should have done it to help expand it. And then that way you get two different revenue streams in there together to help build it. But it's like, am I interested in the draft? I'll look at some of the notes on Twitter and see if there's anybody I know that got picked up. But I ain't just like, we're not doing an XFL mock draft like we did NFL.
No, but I mean, some of the players you will know, and what Dwayne Johnson has done is is trying to work with the NFL, and I think he has, where he's kind of partnering with them to say, hey, look, we're going to run this in the spring and summer, and this will be more of a minor league that will get you into the NFL, because there are some former NFL players.
They
do.
Every other major sport has it, but the NFL.
They do.
Now, Jay.
Well, college football is.
That's not the same thing. Because those guys are playing. And if you go to college just to think that you're going to get a shot in the NFL, your ass need to rethink why you at school.
Yes.
Let's be 110%, 3% make it. All right. So the XFL is for those guys that maybe weren't good enough to play, but didn't get the playing experience and time that they need. They can probably go get a little bit more film, a little bit more playing experience once you're out of the collegiate time stamp. Like once you're past those four, that eligibility window, you still need a little bit more. You go there, you develop a little bit more. Look at y'all got Turpentine.
That's right.
From the USFL.
Ron Turpin, my guy.
Hater.
But I mean, and you'll see Ben DiNucci, he'll be there. So I've seen that they have I think 12 quarterbacks that are being assigned. So they're assigning the quarterbacks and things like that. You're going to see some the guy from Syracuse who had like, I don't know, 10 million yards or something like that. So, I mean, there's some players that you'll notice. And
man, you better make me look this up real quick while we up here on the phone, man. No. I mean, I know.
We'll look it up on your time. But, yeah, it may be something to look at,
I'm going to read it. I just want to glance at it while you talking.
Just glance at it. But, I'm not going to say that I'm interested to see who's drafting, who's going to get drafted. But I'm kind of with you. I want to see who's what, and then kind of read up on them like, oh, I remember that player. Oh, hey, yeah, I can see that. And I'll watch it.
I want to see the product. I'm not going to lie to you. Because before COVID happened, XFL wasn't bad, man. It really was not.
It wasn't. But here's the other thing to your point about the USFL and merging with, XFL and the Canadian Football League and all of that. Is
Ben DiNucci.
when you when you don't have, I think, proper ownership of said teams, when you don't have people that are engaged and interested in it, I think that causes a problem. And why the NFL and the NBA has done so well is because you've had individual ownership that have come collectively together to have a product on the field. So there are people who want to own sports franchises in different towns. There are. So make it available to them to do that and then help them on their way to make collectively the products good. But and this is why I didn't like the USFL is I wanted to support my team, but you want me to support them in Alabama. I never see them, but you want me to buy merchandising.
Well, they're hoping, Jay, and like I said, I get the whole premise of what they did and why they did it.
Yeah.
They said they're going to be in one neutral site the first year, 2 different sites the second year, and then hopefully build the fan base up enough to then be in those cities. That helps build profits, that help build revenue up. You know, you do it. And you would hope that people of those cities would support those teams just because we know people aren't really like that nowadays because of the internet and players playing certain places and leaving really fast. They just cheer for whoever, some kids go pick uniforms where they pick, they
like pick their player.
It makes it a little bit different. Traditionally, back in the day, everyone used to love the hometown team. And you can build a fan base and you can go do it. Because back in the USFL a long time ago, the Tampa Bay Bandits had a big following, they said, and a lot of people loved them.
Yeah.
Right now, everybody's so infatuated with what's going on with Brady and the next thing happening. They're not thinking two folds about that because it's not even there in Tampa to play. And did I say Bandits? It might have been. I think it was Tampa Bay Bandits.
Yeah, Bandits.
I think
it was Bandits.
Whatever.
Sure it was.
I wasn't a Tampa fan back then in the USFL days.
Yeah. You had the Washington Generals, and I mean, it's
the San Antonio. Wasn't the San Antonio Outlaws?
Yeah,
Houston Outlaws or something like that.
I think it was San Antonio.
Something.
Yeah, but the other thing though is that you want to. Okay, in the post-COVID, and I use my air quotes, post-COVID, people want to get out, but you have to give them something to get out for. So how about this? If I'm the owner of the Dallas Marauders or whatever they were called, right? Why not have a place where they can come and watch the game and root for the team and sell merchandise there in the area?
You mean from that USFL thing, the way they did the
Yes.
Yeah, but post COVID. Oh, never mind, that's after. Dallas doesn't have USFL and XFL are different. XFL,
I understand.
XFL doesn't plan on playing in one location, right?
Yes, they're going to play in different stadiums.
They're going to play in different stadiums. So,
but that's my thing though. If talking about the USFL exclusively, you're going to have it in Birmingham. How can I support them here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area?
I feel what you're saying. Okay, I got you. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't thought out very well, Jay.
It wasn't, man. That's my thing. I get you want to cut down on costs,
but they were profitable, so you got to take the win wherever you can.
I mean,
they didn't win on fan base, but they won on revenue
because
they weren't
TV
in the
money.
red.
It's the TV money.
All right.
I mean, if you put everybody in the same Motel 6, right, and they play each other.
Did you say Motel 6, Jay Styles?
I did.
I did. You know what I got to say to you on that?
What?
Oh, hell no. 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 Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
And hey, shout out to Motel 6. Y'all have come a long way. This is the segment where
you want somebody to leave the lights on for you.
I love those questions,
I'm sorry.
Look, this is part of the show, the segment of the show where, things that we see throughout the week, they make us say, "Oh hell no!" So I always ask this question every week. Game, do you want to go first or me?
I'm gonna let you go first because yours is awesome. Yours is awesome, bro. So I think you need to go.
I saw this on a report. DJ Khaled apparently at a basketball game, I believe it was Brooklyn Nets, this dude decided, hey, I need a pillow on the court to rest my feet with my shoes on because the pillow matches the shoes.
Now, Jay Styles,
Dude.
did he wear the, is it he's using the pillow because he think for the rest of his feet to be comfortable, or he doesn't want his pretty pink J's to get dirty on the NBA on the court side?
Like, it's unfathomable to me because he's going to have to walk to the restroom. He's going to have to walk somewhere.
Maybe he has those little carpenter booties to put over his shoes when he goes to the restroom. You know those little work booties that go on the worker shoes when they come to your house.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. I don't want to. Is it okay if I come in? I'm going to put these booties on.
This makes no sense.
Nah, none at all. None.
Who does this? This is
DJ
on
Khaled.
another level. DJ Khaled does, apparently. And that's why DJ Khaled, oh, hell no.
Is that the money, Jay? Did the money get DJ Khaled retarded? Is that really what this is?
If that's where you put your money, that's not a good investment. It's not a good investment.
Wow.
Pillows.
All right, man. Hey.
Pillows.
Well, to keep up with the foolishness and the stupidity, I go no further than last night's Monday night game. Brandon Graham of the Philadelphia Eagles, after Taylor Heineke has slid to take himself out of the play, Brandon Graham still ran into him and hit him. Heineke threw his hand up to get the flag, and he got it. Later on, when Graham was asked why he ran into the quarterback, he said he thought he was going to get back up and run again. If you would have said that you couldn't slow yourself down and you're just a little bit overly aggressive, I could take it. But to sit up here and tell me you did not know that the quarterback was dead once he took the knee tells me that you don't pay enough attention to the game, what the rules are. Know your job.
Did you say he kept running because he thought he was going to get up?
That's what it said. That's when I decided to make this my oh hell no and look into it, Jay. He said, and I quote, "I thought he was going to get up and run again, so I had to keep playing." I can't make this up.
You know what? The play was an oh hell no play. But that statement is really, to me, the oh hell no. That's, to me, the oh hell no. Wow.
Tell me about it.
Man. Oof.
Yeah, man.
All right. Hey, let's go ahead. Let's get into these between the lines. Wow. I can't with that. And that's why they lost to the commies. All right. So, between the lines. Here's where we talk about what's going on around the NFL. First one, David Carr. We talked about him crying. What's up with him?
Hey, man, my bad. I put that Derek Carr. It's the younger brother. Hey, Jay, Derek Carr came out yesterday at the podium, man, and I'm sure people seen this and you haven't. Look it up and see it. He came with the little whimpering lip, fighting back tears, and, this is the
quivering lip.
He had the quivering lip, bro. He really did. But this is what he said. I want to read this. Hold on. Yeah, my bad. I had to write this down because I know it's technology and I got a computer and everything, but I had to write it down. So Derek Carr says, "I love the silver and black. I'm going to give it my all every time I'm out there on the field. Not sure about everyone else and what's in their head." So this is my thing on this one. You're pissed off. You're not having the success you thought you automatically, you thought you were going to have, and everybody ran the AFC West, the number one division of football because of all these crazy signings and stuff, right? You still got to be, you didn't. You're the I told you so guy. But you lingered in the conversations a little bit for a while. Either way, I believe Derek Carr has every right to be mad and pissed and upset and come to the podium in his emotions after losing a tough game like they did to
Right.
Jeff Saturday, that a week ago from his couch talked bad
Yeah.
about Josh McDaniels, got off the
Yeah.
sofa from eating Cheetos and beat him. You know what I'm saying? In his debut. So you should be pissed off, right? He has the right to be mad, but are you almost throwing your teammates under the bus when you say, I don't know what's in their heads?
Almost
Is
or
that
is
statement okay? Was that statement? My question to you, Jay Sox, was that statement from Derek Carr necessary?
Ooh. You know, here's the thing about Derek Carr and making that statement. You have to be, in my opinion, an elite player to make that kind of statement. You got to be like a Kobe, a Michael Jordan, a
Oh.
LeBron, a KD, a Steph Curry. Like, you have to be
So
that
you say
dude.
proven. So Patrick Mahomes can make that statement
Yeah,
and Carr can't.
yeah,
Ooh,
I think so.
ooh, okay.
Because Patty Mahomes has shown day in, day out, hey, I can do this job on the highest level and win it. Carr has not done that. And Carr has all the tools, quote unquote, right? He's got all the weapons, quote unquote. He's got everything. But yet, it's a dumpster fire. It is a dumpster fire in Las Vegas right now.
I mean, I think the NFL is a dumpster fire, but that's a whole nother between the lines.
I don't think the whole NFL.
It's not, man, but it's
Yeah.
it's crazy ball being played by a lot
Yeah.
of people you
It
never
is.
expected to see play like this year. I know as a player, when you look at certain people that's supposed to be leaders in your
Mhm.
organization and on your team, there's certain things you do want to hear and you don't want to hear. And right now, to me, it almost seemed like he was not sure of what to say, how to address it, and wants to save his own arse.
But that I agree with you. That's not what you say, especially if you're not that guy. Like when Aaron Rodgers says it, yeah, he's a douche, but and here's the thing, he hasn't he's only won one Super Bowl, but he's considered elite. And so there's that part.
Yeah, your boy Stephen A. Smith said he's a bad man.
Let's move on to that second one. 'Cause I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, also too, I know.
Yeah.
What do you think? The Rams, Cooper Kupp, has to have surgery on his ankle. Is it time for the Rams to just go ahead and put him on IR for the rest of the year and
Absolutely.
and play for a draft pick, which they don't have
Absolutely.
because they gave them all up in trades over the last 2 years?
Absolutely. There's nothing left. This season is a wash. You got yours, it's a wash. Hopefully, and I think, McVay will still be there, but yeah, it's a wash.
All right.
It's a wash.
Keep going down that line then now, Jay. I just had to
let's
ask you
see.
about Cooper Kupp and that surgery he has to have.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Bucks punter. Tell me about this one, man. What's going on here?
All right. Man, big shout out to my man Tampa Bay Ray that raised up some good points yesterday when we were talking a little bit. Jake Camarada, the rookie punter out of the University of Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he had 2 huge plays during Sunday's game that really changed the field position and helped take the pressure off the defense. He had 2 punts. He averaged 61 yards on those punts. The longest was 63 yards. Now, Jay, on the season, 46 punts. He averages 49 yards a punt. That's almost 50 yards you're pinning people back, right? His longest punt on the season so far is 74 yards. Out of those 46 punts, he only has 6 touchbacks. So he's keeping the ball pinned down, giving the defense good field position.
Heck yeah, he's flipping
Would
the field.
I be crazy to say this punter needs to be in some rookie of the year conversation?
Yes, you would.
Why?
Don't do that. Because he's a punter. Game. He's a punter.
Hey, you know how I feel about special teams people.
I know how you feel. And
But this
now all of a
dude
sudden,
right now in a season that's just been blah for Tampa, he's a bright spot. He's a bright spot.
don't you think that's sad to say when you have Tom Brady on your squad that
Do
the
I
punter
think
is
it's
the best
sad?
player?
Hell, I know it's sad to say. Do I think it's sad?
You think he's the best player on the team right now?
Man, we about to talk about another player on the team in a few minutes that supposed to be the best defensive player and been catching hell.
Ooh.
But-
Ooh.
Hey man, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Hey, y'all, people out and stay tuned for Games Pewter Perspective. I'm dropping one on this one here this week. Before it's the bye week. I got nothing else to do. There's no game coming up. Just get ready. Get ready.
That's gonna be good. I can't wait for you to say that your best player is a punter. Josh Allen. Is this dude? Have we seen the best of Josh Allen?
Man,
I
think he's gotten a little too comfortable and thinking he can do more than what he needs, trying to do more than what he needs to do.
Yeah.
4 turnovers in the last 2 games. And when I watched that game on Sunday, and a lot of people said, man, it's not over yet, James. You commented too soon. And they lost the game. I was like, damn, you was right. I was like, I get pretty good commentary. I know what I'm talking about. Just the style of play, and to me, reckless play in the red zones and throwing those passes that were ill-advised passes. Now, a lot of people are going to say, big game. But that don't have nothing to do with the 4th and 18. Hell, if those 2 times in the red zone, if you don't throw the picks and y'all at least just get field goals out of it, you still win the game in regulation. Point blank, period. You trying to be cute and fancy and throwing the ball, and Patrick Peterson said, mother love, I can still play this game.
Do you think you should go ahead and just have the surgery? Or is it just too tight? Yeah.
You don't have enough time to recover. And the secondary is the secondary is banged up.
Yeah.
They're hurt on defense. You can't lose the one piece that kind of keeps things going, although he's been horrible the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. And I think that injury is a lot.
Well, he wasn't even supposed to play on Sunday at first.
I know.
And all of a sudden he played. To me, it's a non-division game. It's an NFC game. You don't want to lose you don't want to lose any game, but you can't put him out there if he's not ready to play. Now, to me, Jay, ain't no excuses. You touch the field, then that means you were ready to go.
You're ready to go.
No excuses. No nothing.
Yeah. I'm with you on that, man. I don't know why he was out there for those very reasons. Hey, my hat's off to the commies. You did it. And your quarterback, is there a QB controversy going on in Washington right now?
No, I think Heineke should be the starter and Wentz's ass should be benched. There ain't no controversy. That's just, but you picked up that contract and all that money. You can't sit him down, dog. So yes, there's going to be controversy.
And you had Heineke from last year, and you saw what he did last year. And you know who I blame? And his punk butt was crying.
Dang, it's not. Oh, Ron Rivera?
Yeah. Crying after the game.
Come on, Jay.
Because I think he made a mistake.
His mom just died. That's why he was crying.
Okay.
But
I think
it's his fault.
It's his fault.
It's
his fault.
Did he really go to bat and try to get Carson Wentz in there as his quarterback?
Yeah. I have to think he did.
Then it's his fault.
I have to think he did. I mean, he's ultimately the one that makes the decisions.
But now he he's gonna have to save his job too. So he's supposed to flip the script. He came out tonight and said that there's no guarantee that Wentz will get his starting job back after the injury.
It is. That's the beginning of the end, bro.
So that already tells you.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz is about to be the highest paid clipboard holder in the NFL.
Dude, it's done. He's done. Someone will pick him up, but I don't know. That would be interesting to see at the end. Let's see. Devin White. Awesome game. Didn't he? Didn't he have a great game?
He did. 8 tackles, 2 sacks, played his butt off. And when the Bucs were getting ready to get on a plane to leave, he found out his dad passed away. Kept it to himself, didn't say anything to the post-game comments, and said that, that's the way his dad would have wanted to deal with it, figure out a way to work it out, get things done.
Yeah.
I put this on here, Jay. I did a Where's Waldo poster on Devin White a few weeks back. Like I wanted to know where he was. And to me, after about that Atlanta Falcons, about the 3rd game of the season, Devin White kind of disappeared. Like the Thursday night game against the Baltimore Ravens, I saw this man get driven down the field 50 yards, 20 yards, and dumped on his back.
Right.
Warren Sapp came out and had some harsh criticism about him, saying that he should be stripped of his captaincy. And now today, everyone is saying, and I asked the question, that's how I even titled the show, does the Bucs star Devin White deserve an apology? And, Jay, before I let you answer, I'm going to say this. No, he doesn't deserve an apology for how he played in the past. If he caught any criticism going into the week about those games, not knowing that his dad had passed away or somebody said something else, maybe. But realistically, as a professional athlete, you will be judged. You will be ridiculed. People will want you executed in death and dismemberment and hung in front of a live town hall full of people if they can't. You know what I mean? Like, it's a crazy business. It's a tough business.
Yeah.
Now, was his dad sick prior to? Did he have other things on his mind? I don't know. But I always say this. If you're not prepared to deal with things that are going on, and you have that right as a player because you're human. If you cannot deal with some of the things that are going on, then don't suit up. But this happened right prior to this game. Devin White responded. He celebrated his first sack with kissing his hand, blowing a kiss in the sky, and making a cross. You know what I'm saying? And he had a great game, and he played very well. We all hate that he went through a slump. I defended Devin White all the way up until like 2 weeks ago. To Carolina when I saw some tape and I was just like, something is wrong.
Yeah.
So
I got you. Yeah, and that's we've obviously seen it over the years. I had to kind of mention his name, but Brett Favre, his I think his father passed or something like that.
He played a Monday Night Football game and had probably the best statistical game of his life.
Right. So I mean, it's happened throughout. But that does weigh on your mind, and we're seeing it with Tom Brady. And he's finally kind of getting, I think, out of that fog that obviously affected him. I believe. I think anytime you have anything like that, it does affect you. But on this last one, you put this one. Parsons pissed in Dallas. Yeah.
I mean, and I'm trying to find the quote again, man. It was quick going through on the news, and just I know you probably gonna touch on that more in your Cowboys Cutting Up show. But did you see the quote on the news about Michael Parsons being
well,
mad?
I know he said they said they were mad after the Philly game. And that they were going to go back and, try and change some things and work on some things so that doesn't happen again. And, Justin Fields in Chicago and all of that. But I know the whole defense was pissed. And we're definitely going to delve deep into that on the Cowboys Cutting Up tomorrow, Wednesday at 8 p.m. But, yeah, man, they should be. They should be.
So, he's mad because the run defense.
Yeah.
And it was
over 200 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Over 200 yards rushing.
He has every right to be mad.
Yeah. But this has been an ongoing issue. It ain't new. It didn't happen. It didn't start this season. This has been going on. We've known this. So all of a sudden we pissed. No, you should have been pissed last season. Dan Quinn should have been pissed last season, and they should have addressed it last season, especially in the draft. We'll talk about that tomorrow, though. But, okay, you're pissed. What does that mean? What's going to happen?
Well, Jay, we know how this game of football works, right?
Yeah.
Actions will always speak louder than words.
Yes, sir.
They'll figure out a way to get it. And then this is my whole thing with Michael Parsons. Like, if he comes out and says that he's mad at something, I don't really take it the wrong way because his effort on the field usually speaks volumes for, what he's trying to do and the work he puts
for sure,
in, right?
For sure, yeah.
So I don't get mad at him speaking out about what he's feeling with his team because he's now that defensive leader. Only his second year. He does that for third year. Is this second or third year?
This is his second year.
Yeah, the second year. And he does some things that's amazing and plays multiple positions and can do it all.
Yeah.
He has the right to speak his mind on how he feels about how his defense played. And the coaches need to do their best to get other players around him to have that same attitude and mindset and play like him. And the young guy Walker wasn't bad on the end. You know, your Ole Miss guy that no one knows, right? But he's not bad, and there's another young player
Right.
that can do. You know, he's going to end up doing well. But
Mhm.
Michael Parsons pissed. I put that on there because I just really wanted to see, you know, what you thought about that, how you felt about it, and if he
Man.
had the right to be mad. Which,
Yeah.
no, I think we both agree that he does have that right.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be up for defensive player of the year. And in my opinion, I think he gets it.
No.
Despite the run defense.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Well, I guess it's that time, isn't it?
It is, man. Go ahead and smile, dog. I thought about you when I did this one tonight.
All right. Here we go. One got to go. Let's see. Go ahead, man.
Hey, one gotta go. So tonight, I decided to go with a little bit of a gamer theme.
There you go.
So out of all these video games, one gotta go. And it's kind of, you know, it's not just one video game. So anyway, Grand Theft Auto,
Yeah.
Call of
this is
Duty,
the franchise.
kind of the franchise, yeah.
Yeah,
Call of Duty,
okay.
Modern Warfare, NBA 2K, or Madden. One's gotta go.
Man, I'm looking at that Call of Duty. That's got to go. Even though NBA 2K, they haven't really had the innovations like they should, and Madden really hasn't had the innovations like they could have had. It's kind of, you know, copy paste at this point. Grand Theft Auto will always be a great franchise. I don't care which one you're looking
Dude,
at.
have you played like the open world play on Call of Duty Modern Warfare? Like the different
I've
things you
heard,
can do?
yeah, I've heard about it. I'm just like, and I love shooters. I just don't like this one.
Oh wow.
The COD is not what COD was. So yeah, I mean, if I have to choose one out of all of these,
That's what
I'm
you
choosing
choose.
COD. I'm choosing COD because I love Grand Theft Auto. I'm not choosing that. I'm not choosing against Madden. I'm not choosing against NBA 2K.
I mean, GTA is like the one game you can go open world for hours. Hours.
Months.
You don't even have to do a
Months.
mission. You can go through and rob banks
drive.
and steal
Months.
cars, and it's
Yeah.
nuts. Make
And
the
now that
SWAT
it's
team
GTA
come after you.
Online. Yeah, it's GTA Online. So you're playing with other people in this open world.
In your real world, in the open video world. Wow, yeah.
Yes.
Hey, makes
Yeah.
it a blast. Honestly,
Say Madden. Please say Madden.
no, I can't say Madden. I would be stripped of all my football credibility if I said that. Madden's a staple. Whether you play it every year or not, or love it to death,
James hate Madden.
Madden goes back. Madden's a staple. I don't hate Madden.
He hates Madden.
I'm gonna say 2K. And it's only because, like you said, they build up the hype. I like my player, my story, and then something changes, and just like I'm mad again. So
You hate basketball? Is that what you're saying?
oh my god, I love basketball, Jay. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, man. Love basketball.
You hate basketball.
Not missing. Not gonna miss 2K. Like for me, 2K's gotten to where I can go like every other year and
Yeah.
be okay with it. Because
Yeah.
all the thing that happens, my kids get it. Hey man, how
Yeah.
is it? I watch them play it. I might look at it a little bit like, hey, what's the line like in my story? Or if
Yeah.
you really want to know what my story is like, you can go watch it on YouTube. Most people post the damn my stories on there.
Yeah. That's it.
I can see all the cutscenes and everything online. I don't have to play
Yeah.
it. So 2K gets deuces. Call of Duty, open world, you just get a bunch of people online together playing. It goes hard, dog.
I don't know. I'm not into that zombie stuff either. So I don't do that.
You don't do zombies.
I don't do zombies.
You look like a zombie.
And on that note, top 5. Jerk. You look like a zombie.
You look like a zombie.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
And that's why James is a hater. Okay, so some people have a top 100, some have a top 50, some have a top 25, some even punk out and have a top 10. But here on Big Game Sports Buzz, no. Who's in, who's out? top 5. Tonight's top 5 characters that you would want to be in real life. As Game's always telling me, dude, why you always picking the hard stuff? Because that's what I do. Okay? That's what I do. If it's not challenging, why do it? Why do it? Because and I told TV, film, books, doesn't matter.
Hey man, I can't tell you the last time I read a book with a character I wanted to be. Hell, I can't tell you the last time I read a book if it wasn't school related.
Tale of Two Cities.
Oh my God, To Kill a Mockingbird. What?
You want to be Atticus Finch?
Nah, Boo Radley, fool. No. What is wrong with us?
You want to be a female.
I'm just
be a woman.
They banning. I messed with you. I had to say that earlier. You know, Jay wants me to pick characters.
Yeah.
So I just gonna throw some shit to get some. I threw some stuff together here because it's like as soon as you ask the question, I'm like I forget some of the characters and stuff that I know, and then all of a sudden something pop up in my head later on that drives me nuts. Yeah. So for me, number 5, Ant-Man. I wouldn't mind being Ant-Man in real life.
So you could be smaller?
Yeah, man, I'm just big. You know what I'm saying? I figure if I'm Ant-Man, I can convert myself to little and enjoy a plane ride on a trip and not be sitting there with somebody's seat back on my knees, driving me crazy and killing.
This is gonna be the greatest top 5.
Hey, Ant-Man.
You started off right.
Yeah. Hey man, Ant-Man is amazing, dog. You could I can't say some stuff you do. You try
go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Every fly on the wall, I could be that fly on the wall for real, and no one would see me, dog. It would be amazing.
Oh,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my God,
Ant-Man, Beast from X-Men. I was just always called Beast Man back in the day. If I could be Beast, I just think that would be cool.
Okay,
highly intelligent.
Yes.
Highly intelligent, which I could use a little bit more intellect in my life right now, but also strong as an ox.
And hairy and blue.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Jack Reacher. Reacher is a bad dude, man.
There you go.
Okay. Former military, CIA, whatever. Killer, smart, put things together, investigate. They got the big yoked up dude, which, I'm working on my 6-pack right now. I'm trying to get rid of this keg I got. I wouldn't mind being a Reacher. 2. And it could be the last one, modern day, or a long time ago. Shaft. You a bad, watch your mouth. I'm just talking about Shaft. Okay. But John Shaft is a bad man, Jay Stoggs.
Shaft.
You didn't see
Shaft.
You didn't see Shaft coming from it, did you?
I've seen Shaft. Shaft goes to Africa.
No. I'm saying you didn't see me saying Shaft.
I didn't.
I know you've seen Shaft.
Your list has blown my mind. I didn't have any of those for you at all.
And then last but not least, I think the baddest people to play this role and make this character come to life. Black Panther, man.
Yes.
I feel like I tried to go to one of them booking sites and do
let's crack the whip.
I wanted to go to Travelocity and book a trip to Wakanda after seeing Black Panther, like it was real. But no, I just think, man, Chadwick Boseman did a hell of a job playing that part.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I know the new one's out now, but if I could be the original T'Challa, Black Panther,
yeah.
That's my 5, dog. That's what I got for you.
All right. That's wow.
I had a couple honorable mentions too, but
you always do.
I learned from you. I learned from the best.
No. I always stick with my 5. Speaking of, let me jump into my Luke Cage. Super
Great
strong,
cool character,
impervious, skin, and he doesn't curse.
I guess I couldn't be Luke Cage, huh?
You cannot, Grandizer. You stupid. Blackula, get out of here. I know you were talking about Sham, but bro, Blackulas, man.
Oh my God.
Golden Mike of the Night, Grandizer. That's awesome. Of course, one of my favorite characters and the hero of the whole movie, Darth Vader. Just awesome because he's
Darth Vader's a hero.
Yes, he killed the Emperor. Let's go. What are we talking about here? Yeah, watch the movie, James. I know you haven't.
I've seen Star Wars.
Oh, you thought he was gonna say Blackula?
Grandizer, I'm not that old, man.
Yes,
Blackula. Oh Jesus, I'm dead right now.
Blackula and Scream, Blackula, Scream. So I do know that. I saw that on my Fire Stick tonight. One of my favorite characters to play, Sub-Zero. He's my guy.
Hey,
Ice
man.
Cold. That's my ice name. So yeah,
I am not trying to be funny. I'm not lying.
yeah.
That was almost on my list.
Sub-Zero's dope.
That's one hell of a character.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat was that's the
He's
game.
dope. He's
Hey,
dope.
I'm gonna
He's
tell
dope.
you something when you're doing your list. I want to see your reaction.
Okay. All right. I too had Black Panther. So shout out to that for all.
We had one. We had
one. And then for my final one, of course, this is not in particular order, but it just came to me as you were talking. Robert McCall. Now, if you don't know who Robert McCall is, you know the movie franchise. He's the Equalizer. He is the guy that Denzel Washington plays.
Oh.
His name is Robert McCall.
Oh, yeah, Mr. McCall. Mr. McCall. Yes. Yeah.
Tip that hat, bro. I said, wait, this gotta be one of the baddest. That's the baddest dude right there. Robert.
I don't care. I still say Ant-Man. Ant-Man wins me the list.
I don't know. I'm surprised. Well, I know your honorable mention, you're gonna have Batman in there. I know that.
No, I really didn't.
Really? He would have been on mine.
But see, like I came up with this one person and I stopped and I had to take it off because he existed in real life.
All right. Who
So when I came up with characters, I was like, oh yeah, it was, Denzel did play this character in the movie, but he's a real person. Frank Lucas.
Oh, Frank Lucas.
Hey man, like, can I tell you something? Don't laugh, Jay. I love mafia movies, man. I like gangster movies, and so like I put Frank Lucas in my other honorable. I put Kanan from Power.
Okay,
Kanan was different. I mean, I'm not into drug selling and stuff like that. Like, don't get it twisted. But
okay,
the thoughts of the comments of Big Game James are those
are his and his alone.
Yes,
they do not express
so, anyway,
those of Big Game
entertainment or the Buff Nerd J.
Hey, we sure can get some Dolomite. I mean, do you want to be Dolomite? I mean, he was whooping ass. I'll give you that.
Grandizer, if you want to be Dolomite, you can be Dolomite, dog. All day,
I love it.
Every day, and twice on the weekend.
I love it, man. Dolomite.
So
that's for sure.
Oh, but what I was gonna say, Jay, is, and I know we gotta go.
We do.
I was always like the lineman and the big guy. And so we used to go to Round Table Pizza, and we would just go in there with our change, and we would play Street Fighter all day long.
Oh yeah.
And we played Street Fighter Death. We go up there. We went there, and then we went between there and the liquor store, Double O Liquors, and played these games. And all of a sudden, one day we was in there playing, and I bumped into somebody. They say, "Get your big Blanca-looking ass out of here." It was just funny, man, because, Blanca was big. Blanca was a beast. And here I am walking in, and I'm not paying attention, getting something from and I think I was getting food. And I'm like, everybody else will go there and play video games. I play video games too, but I'd be like one of the people that always like, hey man, let me get a couple slices of pizza. Yeah, let me get some pizza.
Pizza first. And then
we up there, I turn around, boom, boom. Get your big old plunk ass. Watch where you going. Boy, we must have died laughing, man. It was so funny. I can't remember that was my
Oh
friend
man,
Reginald.
yes, sir. The late Rudy Ray Moore. Hey, check out that Netflix on
Hey.
Dolomite that Eddie Murphy did.
Oh,
Fantastic.
I mean, Eddie Murphy did a good job, man. That was
did it.
good. That was
He
a
did
good
it. And I know that's one of his heroes. He did it. He did it. That's funny, man. No, I would have took you for like Jax back in the day, bro. Like real talk, man.
Jax on Mortal Kombat.
On Mortal Kombat, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that. I mean,
Back in the day. Not today, but back in the day.
Back in the day, man. So, anyway.
Yo, that's the show. Hey, I'm Jay Stoggs. Buffner, thank you again so much for commenting and showing up. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate the love. Make sure that you tell someone. Make sure that you subscribe, you like, and you smash the bell so you know when we're on. Big game.
Yeah, man. Hey, thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. My bad, man. Hey, I don't know it. I don't know what happened. I'm here. You kicked it. Hey, you kicked it off fast to me tonight. It's usually a little bit longer, so I apologize. Hey, man, again, thank you all for helping us reach that 1,000 subscriber milestone. For the people that's been hitting us up with the super chats and super stickers, we appreciate you so much. Also, you should now be able to see Big Game Sports Buzz, a Big Game Entertainment clothing store. Get you some Big Game merchandise, man. Go ahead and get on this Big Game train, man, because ain't nothing but great things coming. We appreciate you. Have a good night. Until next time, peace.
Dope. It's a dope groove.